Hey there viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on Legacy United Energon Megatron. And well, this is the first Energon character to be in Legacy. And this is after both Cybertron and Armada have gotten representation in the first year, no less. And we're now on year 3. But I can sort of see why, because, well, Energon is normally regarded as being the worst of the Unicron trilogy. But, well, seems like now in United, they're giving Energon a spin. At least in Core Class form, but I do hope that they do, like, bigger figures, because if they made a Voyager Class Shock Blast, I would so buy that. Or even a Voyager Class Mirage, you know, the boat guy. But, well, at least Megatron's, I guess, flying ship form returns as a core class. So, yeah. And, well, for the box, of course, it's a standard core class packaging. So we've got the new Legacy United, I guess, blue and orange, which again reminds me of the Java Cakes packaging. On top, we've got Megatron's gunship form, Energon Universe Megatron, which, not to be confused with the Energon Universe that Skybound is doing. This side, we've got the gunship form again. This side, we got have the United mural. We've got some characters, including Tidal Wave. And yeah, this is too small to look at. So if I get a deluxe class or a Voyager class figure, just have of the mural, then we'll look at the characters there. And the back, we've got them in both modes. So that's pretty much it for the box. And looking at the figure, well, it's pretty much just a teeny tiny version of how Megatron looked in Transformers Energon. And, well, I kind of like how this looks. It's kind of like an X-Wing or something. But, yeah. I don't know why they made this a core class instead of like a Voyager class. But still, I guess they want to like just dip their toes before like, moving on to full-blown figures. Because there is a leak saying that Beast Machine's Cheetor is going to be a core class. So maybe for the more controversial Transformers shows, they're going to do them as core class figures first to see what the public reaction is going to be. I don't know. But yeah, we've got a little teeny tiny gunship right here, and I freaking love this. Just looking at the details, we got the cockpit section, which kind of reminds me of Thunderwing, actually. Like, I feel this would work as Thunderwing. Well, not this one, because this is tiny, but the bigger version, I feel that this could work as Thunderwing. Because, yeah, this cockpit just reminds me of Thunderwing. So, yeah. Got the wings, which on this version I'm missing the Decepticon insignias. But on the original, well, you could just lift these up and that'll be the hyper mode. We've got the sides. Got the back thrusters. On this version, their hands are showing. And of course, the underneath, where it just looks like he's in a weird yoga pose. And yeah, the entire nose cone is hollow. And one thing, there is no landing gear on this guy, so you just leave him as is. So, yeah. But that's pretty much it for the vehicle mode. So, for accessories, well, starting off, we've got these two green guns. And these are meant to replicate the shoulder cannons that he has. So what these do, these plug into here. So now he's got some added firepower. And on the original toy, these were translucent, but of course here they're just a standard light green. And for the second accessory, we've got this tank of a sword sticking out. And this is meant to be like a small version of Armada Megatron. That's how the original was as well. And the sword sticking out, well, that's due to a gimmick from the original where you can plug a sword in. Here's the sword from the original, or in this case, the smaller version from the 2-pack. And we can see that they've actually molded it pretty accurately. So, yeah. And in fact, for the entire tank, here's the tank from the original. Of course, this is like micro-sized. Whereas this could be like, I don't know, actual core sized, maybe. Maybe a bit bigger. But yeah, this is just a version of Armada Megatron, just some gashes. And the gimmick was you could plug in the sword. And this could make sounds, but I think the batteries are either dead or I don't have any plugged in. But yeah. Whereas with this is just another gun. So, yeah. And I'm pretty sure the gashes are not molded into this version. So, yeah. And unfortunately, I did lose the missile. It just shot out. So, yeah. I think it's behind my bed somewhere. And the way that this goes on is exactly like the original toy. It's just plugs in with these slots right by the port here. And that just goes right on top. So, yeah. And well, for blast effect compatibility, so if we just get some blast effects out. Well, the two side guns, yep, we can just plug in some blast effects, and the tank, that can also take blast effects, so we could really make them fire. So yeah. And finally, for comparison, if I can just get the tank plugged in to the original figure. Here's the core class with the original figure. And we can see quite a size difference. Because, well, the original was, I'm pretty sure, a leader class, whereas this one, this is the version released in the 2-pack of Optimus. So this is the I'm pretty sure Voyager version, or whatever the size names were back then. I'll just say Voyager. So you can definitely see the size difference. And yeah, the core is missing a few necessary paint details, but seeing how this is a core class, I'm going to forgive it for that. Like, these side guns here. A few of the green tips here. Of course, the Decepticon insignia. the back thrusters, the sword. So, yeah. And to be honest, this is kind of making me want a little tiny Fatimus Prime to go with this guy. Will it happen? I don't know, but if we're doing core class Energon figures, come on, we need a tiny Optimus as well. Maybe a tiny Ironhide as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the big version, or, well, I might as well show that the core class cannot do this. So it can't do the hyper mode. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this mode. So to get him transformed, so getting the accessories removed, to get this guy transformed, well, most of it is just like the original. So just going to fold the wings up, untap the legs and the shoulders here. So we're just going to untap that. Move the legs down. Rotate these around. Move the feet up. Rotate the forearms around. Rotate the entire wing section around and clip the nose cone, and then just fold that down. Then finally, just rotate the head around, and well, here we have Megatron in robot mode. And yeah, this guy does a good job at mimicking the big version's transformation. The only differences are how the legs transform, because in this version the feet don't close up, and well, the arms actually move it at a 90-degree angle to transform, whereas on the original they just don't move whatsoever. But yeah, this guy does a good job at mimicking the big version's transformation, and well, this guy does look accurate to how he looks in this show as well. If you have watched the show, and if you have, well, Godspeed. But well, the first thing that probably comes to your mind is he looks like Galvatron, and well, I'm pretty sure that was the intention, because, well, this guy's called Galvatron in Japan. So, yeah, that's why he looks like Galvatron, hence, you know, the horns, the six-pack, the button that's on the original Galvatron toy made the toy do sounds, the kneecaps. So, yeah, he's a Megatron colored Galvatron. So, yeah. The Energon trilogy was a weird time. But well, if we just give him his accessories, well, we can just give him his, I guess, fusion cannon. We can give it like this, with the barrel facing forward, or like this, with the sword facing forward. And with the, I guess, handguns. Well, they can be handguns, I'm meaning. So you can just plug these in. So you just plug these in like so. Well, yeah, it's quite tight. So I recommend just leaving these into the shoulder, either like so, or on the original toy, just could fold down. And the guns here actually do replicate that. So we can just move these down. So we just plug these in like so. So now he's got shoulder cannons. So yeah. So, yeah. I'll just have me a 360 of this guy. So yeah, he just got his wings out. I mean, of course, you can fold these in a few ways if you want. Like, this looks pretty nice. But yeah, he's just got the entire nose cone just on his back. And the original did this as well, so I guess points for accuracy. But I'll just fold these up so some more room for the arms to move during the articulation. Now looking at the head, again, it's really accurate. Especially with the blue crown. And no, this cannot come off and become the Megatron apparition. Yes, that was a thing in the show. I am not joking. But still, that's really accurate to the show. And of course, these guns can still fire. So, yeah. Now, putting him with the big version, well, okay, this is kind of adorable. It's one of those don't talk to me or it's one of those don't talk to me or my son again situations, isn't it? And we can see that, yeah, this guy does miss some paint apps, like some of the orange here, the yellow on the shoulders, once again, the kneecaps, the feet are not painted, but again, with this being a 10-pound core class, yeah, again, I can sort of look past that. If this was like a Voyager class, then yeah, I would expect those to be painted, but seeing how this is a core class, I can look past that. But yeah, this guy looks really good next to his original counterparts. And yeah, as we can see that this being on the back does make sense. And yes, my original figure is missing the shoulder cannons, so one just broke off, so I just decided to display without them. So yeah. Now for this guy's articulation, well, the head can of course go side to side. The shoulders can move, although you can't really T-pose that much. His elbows are on a ball joint, which can swivel due to the transformation. Nothing at the waist. He can kick forward. Can't really kick back. He has got knees, but, well, be careful, because this can come off really, really easily. That I did on purpose, but no, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get this back on. There we go. So yeah, just be careful when you're moving the knees, because they can come off really easily. But anyway, you can do the splits and the feet can move. So yeah, quite the right articulation for a core class. So yeah. So I think that's pretty much all I've got to say about this guy. So complaints, Well, of course, the knee coming off is really annoying. But, well, to be honest, I kind of wish that they just painted the Decepticon insignias on the wings like the big figure did. I mean, I sort of get why they didn't, possible budget reasons, but I just wish that they did that, you know, just an extra touch. I know this one's more of a nitpick, but still, like, this is a Coral Classic. Like, I can't really think of that much to complain about. Because, like, yeah, the big issue is the knees. Like, the knees and the hands showing in the vehicle mode. Those are the two complaints, but other than that, I recommend it? Well, if you're one of the 5 people on Earth who actually really like Energon, then yeah, because this is a really faithful recreation of the character. Other than that, he's just a cool looking Galvatron and Megatron colors. And yeah, I guarantee you, there's going to be a Galvatron redeco of this. Now, me personally, I just want a Fatimus Prime redeco. Not redeco, but I just want a Fatimus Prime to go with this guy. Like, so this guy and Prime can just go off and fight each other. Or maybe like a Voyager class of this guy. Like, I just hope that we get some more Energon figures in Legacy. So, yeah. So, this has been my review on Legacy United Energon Megatron. And this is Charlie Young, signing off.